So Charlie, first of all, can you give me an overview of Iberdrola's global project portfolio and how things are developing from your perspective?
We've got a very exciting pipeline of projects that we're developing. Here in the UK, we're finishing construction of East Anglia 1, which will become our second operational project in the UK. And then after that, we've got a very exciting, expansive new project, East Anglia Hub, over 3,000 megawatts, which we're looking to develop also in the UK. Then we're going to continental Europe. We're advancing two projects and hoping to start construction in the near future. Projects Germany and France, with another pipeline portfolio of projects in Germany behind that. And then across to the US, we're one of the first movers, one of the largest developers in the US, with a planned pipeline of over 6 gigawatts. The first 600 megawatts or 1,600 megawatts have already got PPAs in place now, just off the coast of Massachusetts. So we've got a real exciting pipeline of projects at the moment, and we're looking to expand that even further, looking at exciting future developments in other areas, be it Asia, South America. So a real exciting time, a real area of growth, which is just consistent with what the offshore wind industry is actually seeing at the moment.
Yes, for sure. And as the director of a major development project, East Anglia 1, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the impact that G Plus has had on the sector.
I think G Plus has had a very, very positive impact in the sector overall, and we've benefited from that as a major developer. Which is G Plus is in a unique situation where they've been able to do things that other areas, other industries, other bodies have not been able to do. And there's basics in that, be it gathering good live health and safety information, publishing best practice guidelines. But I think the big success has been the ability to bring people across the entire industry together to develop those guidelines, to produce that information, but to facilitate the ongoing collaboration and really all learning from each other, because we're going to improve, as we have been improving. We do that at an industry level. We do it recognising the inputs of all people, in this industry.
That's a great message. And I know that you're actually one of the G Plus safety champions. What does that involve?
It's been a privilege to be one of the G Plus safety champions, because what we've done is we were sitting there within a trusted forum. We're sitting with people, generally directors of the projects. So that's people that should and have been able to influence both projects, but also that within their organisations, their own companies as well, and look to then learn from each other to see what we're doing, what we can learn in terms of improving standards, and really bring all that to help raise the standards of health, safety, environmental work across the entire industry. So in doing that, we work closely with each other, say we're very open, we share, and I personally have benefited from lessons learned from other projects, and hopefully being able to reciprocate that with things that I've been able to see that can be done better across industry and how we've been learning things.
That sounds like a very valuable initiative. And looking ahead, what do you see as the challenges that the industry faces going forward?
Many people talk about the challenges of our industry. In some ways, I would say the challenges are the same, and the challenges have been the challenges we've been facing for some time, and that's how do we do more, how do we do it faster, how do we build further from shore, and how do we do it with an aggressive cost reduction programme, and how do we do it within more aggressive timelines. And I think all those challenges still exist, but I think the scale of those challenges is certainly increasing now, and we see discussions about the expansion of offshore wind and a part that's part now in the energy mix. I think for the first time we're really seeing quite a dramatic expansion. I think also we're now going into new markets. We're going into other areas that don't have the same regulatory frameworks that we've enjoyed here in the UK and throughout continental Europe. And now we're seeing other areas, other industries, other geographies that really need to be, looking to be working with us and trying to improve standards there also.